Hey there, my name is Shannon and I'm a therapist at Hall Counseling. I'm excited to share with you about Erikson's stages of psychosocial development. Now, before you keep scrolling, I wanted to tell you that I'm summarizing these for you because these stages are a valuable framework that can bring understanding to your own season of life and help cultivate a deeper understanding of others. I'll first give you a brief overview of the stages. To start off, we've got the infancy stage, then early childhood, preschool, school age, adolescence, then young adulthood, middle adulthood, and finally maturity. Let's explore how these stages can offer insight into our personal growth and relationships. Stage 1 is infancy. Erikson believed that the essential challenge your child faces from birth to roughly 18 months old is developing a sense of trust versus a sense of mistrust. At this age, your baby relies on you to provide her with the most basic of needs. In order to experience the world as a safe and welcoming place, she needs to know that you are dependable, emotionally available, and accepting. Feeding her when she's hungry, holding her close, picking her up when she cries, and treating her kindly all teach her that you are there for her. We're on the second stage. During the early childhood years, children face the challenge of developing autonomy while avoiding feelings of shame and doubt. Between about 18 months and 3 years old, toddlers are focused on gaining self-control through activities such as walking, reaching for toys, and potty training. It is important for caregivers to encourage their child's independence while also ensuring their safety. Finding the right balance between supporting independence and providing guidance is key. Being overly protective or critical can lead to feelings of inadequacy in a child. According to Erikson, it is important to reassure your child when they make mistakes and gently teach them the correct way to do things. Encourage their autonomy by offering simple choices, which can sound something like this. It's time for bed. Would you like to walk up the stairs or bear crawl up the stairs? You'll notice that both options are leading them up the stairs. This approach helps children develop a sense of independence and self-confidence while feeling supported and secure. And we are on stage 3. During the preschool years, typically between the ages of 3 to 6, children navigate the stage of initiative versus guilt. At this age, your child is exploring his increased motor skills and gaining confidence in social interactions, which may lead to him taking charge in playtime and social settings. While his initiative is encouraged, he may sometimes overstep boundaries or engage in risky behavior. Responding to these situations with punishment can result in feelings of guilt. A caregiver's role is to offer guidance and support to help redirect his behavior and establish clear boundaries. By providing consistent and calm guidance, you can help your child navigate this stage successfully while fostering a sense of initiative and responsibility. Play is central to this stage. So if you've got a preschool age child you love, allow her or him to practice taking the initiative during play. The goal is to help your child develop a healthy balance between exploring interests and learning from setbacks. On to the fourth stage of Erikson's theory, school age. Between the ages of 6 to 12, roughly, school becomes a significant social setting where children learn and practice a variety of both academic and social skills. According to Erikson, this stage is characterized by the conflict of competence, also known as industry, versus inferiority. Your child's goal during this time is to cultivate a sense of pride in her abilities and accomplishments. By providing encouragement and positive reinforcement, you can help your child develop a love for learning, productivity, and striving for success. It's important to support your child's efforts, offer assistance when needed, be patient when she faces challenges, and consistently remind her of her capabilities. This approach can contribute to building her confidence and fostering a positive attitude towards learning and personal growth. This last psychosocial stage of childhood is adolescence. And you can just go ahead and forward this video onto any friends with a teenager. The question preteens and teens are asking in this stage is, who am I and where am I going? That's because in this life stage, their internal conflict is identity versus role confusion. Erikson suggests that in this particular challenge, It's crucial for a child's development, and effectively navigating earlier stages sets the foundation for success in this stage. As your child begins to assert her independence and experiment with adult-like behaviors, peer interactions play a significant role in shaping her understanding of societal norms and personal identity, including beliefs about politics, religion, career aspirations, and more. During this phase, Erikson emphasizes the importance of parental support and encouragement in fostering your child's exploration and self-discovery. The 5 stages we've now covered help us understand childhood. Erikson's final 3 stages examine adulthood. In Erikson's theory, young adulthood, which typically spans from about 18 to 40, is all about the challenge of intimacy versus isolation. This is a time when people are focused on creating meaningful relationships, whether that's through romantic partnerships, close friendships, or family connections. When we're able to build those strong bonds, it can really enrich our lives, bringing us love and a sense of companionship. But if those connections are hard to form, it can lead to feelings of loneliness or isolation. It's important to remember that intimacy doesn't always mean a romantic relationship. Some people in this stage might choose to stay single or focus on other types of connections like friendships or personal growth. Everyone's journey to a fulfilling life looks different, but relationships, whether with others or with yourself, are key to emotional well-being. This stage is all about finding a balance between being independent and being open to connection, setting the stage for deeper, lasting relationships. So whether you're starting new relationships, strengthening the ones you have, or embracing single life, it's all part of building a connected and fulfilling life. In Erikson's theory, middle adulthood, usually between 40 and 65, is all about the challenge of generativity versus stagnation. During this time, a lot of people start focusing on giving back, whether that's through raising kids, mentoring, or doing meaningful work. When they're able to make these kinds of contributions, it can really give them a sense of purpose and fulfillment, knowing they're having a positive impact on the world. But if they have trouble finding ways to stay productive or engaged, they can start to feel stuck or disconnected. That sense of stagnation can lead to self-absorption or the feeling like they're not growing, either personally or in terms of their place in the world. This stage really highlights the importance of creating a legacy, something that not only helps the individual grow, but also benefits the larger community. It's a time for reflection, growth, and being actively involved in shaping who you are, what you stand for, and the impact you want to leave behind as you move later into life. Ultimately, this stage is about contributing to something bigger than yourself and feeling connected to the world around you. In Erikson's psychosocial stages of development, late adulthood begins around age 65 and focuses on the challenge of integrity versus despair. This is a time when many people take a step back and reflect on their lives, thinking about their experiences, achievements, and even the things they might wish they'd done differently. When they feel a sense of integrity, it's like they've found peace with their past and they feel satisfied, whole, and just at peace with the life they've lived. But if they struggle to find meaning in their journey, they might experience regret or despair, feeling like they've missed opportunities or didn't fully live up to their potential. This stage is really about looking back with acceptance, thinking about the legacy you want to leave, and finding peace with your choices. It's a time that shapes how people see the rest of their lives, helping them embrace their story and find meaning in everything that came before.